Hi, my name is Jacqueline Bonds, and for my topic that I decided to do for the Survey of Technology assignment is the amazing world of dentistry and oral health. So, the reason why I wanted to do this topic is because when I was researching it, I thought it was so exciting and I thought it was so refreshing to see new advancements in the dental field. I thought it was kind of futuristic also because it's like, how did we get this far? Who knows? Actually, the designers know because they be making all these products. So, but the first things that I wanted to talk about was the smart toothbrush. A smart toothbrush. So what this is it was designed by Philips, created by Philips, and what this is it's kind of just, think of it as a Sonicare. And you know how when you put a Sonicare on your mouth, it makes a beeping noise. That way it lets you know to go to the next section because that section is clean. So this one doesn't do that. What it does is you just do your normal brushing and you download the app that's associated with the toothbrush, and it kind of just tracks all of your brushing habits. Are you brushing too hard? Are you brushing too soft? Are you not brushing enough? Are you brushing too much? And you just go on the app and you just look at it and it just says, hey, you need to do better in this area, or you're missing this tooth. And it's nice because it's like we kind of think our teeth are really clean when it's really not. Like we miss spots, or we just are in a rush and, do it half-heartedly. So this is really cool. I haven't seen it in stores. I'm not sure if it's in stores, but if it is in stores, let me know, because it's like $250. And I'm not going to spend $250 on a smart toothbrush. But yeah, let me know if you see it. The next one that I thought was a really awesome thing is teledentistry. Teledentistry, oh my gosh, teledentistry. I'll just call it TD. TD is basically FaceTiming your dentist. Those who live in rural areas, don't have access to cars. People who don't have access to cars, kids who are scared of the dentist, or those who just can't go. You can FaceTime your dentist. All you have to do is send x-rays, notes, whatever you can find, and you can just basically FaceTime your doctor and talk about it then and just be like, hey, this is happening, and you can just have a FaceTime one-on-one, and it's in the comfort of your own home. You don't actually have to leave. You literally just have to have internet and FaceTime, and you can just FaceTime your dentist. And the pros about it is you can be in the own comfort of your home, and you can feel comfortable and talk and not feel weirded out. But the cons of it is, like, you might be telling me one thing, but you're not telling me another thing, and your teeth might be falling out and you're not telling me because you never come and see me in person, so you could be lying to me. I don't know. I kind of just went off the rip on that. There's pros and cons to this, but I think it's cool. I just want you to come and see me at least once every 6 months like you're supposed to, but if you want to FaceTime me, that's fine. But don't complain when your teeth start to fall out because you didn't tell me that. So, another thing that's kind of coming up and are actually in some dental offices are virtual realities. So not only is this used for patients, because some patients, are really scared of the dentist, and a lot of procedures, a lot of things are going on in the dentist, and they're just really freaked out. So what they do is this goggles go on your head, your eyeballs, and it plays something else. Like, you could be on a roller coaster, you could be on the Eiffel Tower. I don't know, it just has an image, a 3D image, and you feel like you're actually there. And studies show that patients that come out of procedures that have used these goggles, these virtual reality goggles, feel that the procedure and their appointment went really well, and that they approve of it, and that they will come back and use them. So that's a really good thing. These are also used for students, like medical students that are going to be surgeons or doctors, and they can't be over the surgeon's shoulder while the procedure's happening because there's a whole bunch of sanitation and HIPAA laws and stuff. So that's a wrap. So what they do is they give the students these virtuality goggles, and you're basically in the OR with the surgeon as he's doing the procedure. You're just not physically there. You're watching it. So it's the same thing. It's just you're not in the room. So this is really cool. They're actually in some dental offices now. My dental office does not have that because this is really super new within like the last couple years, maybe probably 2 years. So a lot of them haven't caught on yet, but this is actually going to be the new hit wonder coming soon. Okay, so the next one is 3D molding. 3D molding. 3D molding. This one actually is teeth that were molded by the machine. So what it is it is a machine that comes in and takes a 3D scan of your mouth, and it processes in the back. So, you know, when you're going in for a crown, you have to get molded, you have to plaster in your mouth, and then it gets sent to the labs, and it takes about 3 weeks for it to come back or whatever, and then you're stuck with a temp. Okay, no. This machine, what this does, let me see if you can see it. This machine up here, what it does is drills and prepares a tooth, and it scans the area to say, hey, you know, whatever. And then that machine actually sends that information to the back. So there's another machine that's in the back, and what it does is that it builds it. It builds your crown. And you get the crown the same day. Instead of you waiting, and then you have a temp, and you can't eat this because it'll crack. No, you'll get the same, you'll get the permanent the same day, which is, I think, super cool because a lot of people need that the same day. Me, I personally would want it the same day. So that actually, I'm not sure if it's in offices right now, but I know that is still being experimented because sometimes it can go wrong. Sometimes it goes really white. So it kind of just, pros and cons, that's what it is. This right here is a, let me see if I can pronounce it right. Intraoral camera. Intraoral camera. What this is for those who can't open their mouths a lot. With me, my cheekbones are very defined and my jaw is very defined, so I can open big, but some people can't really open big, and it's kind of hard for the dentist to see exactly what he wants to see. So what this is basically just a mirror, you know, like the mirrors that you can see. The mirrors have cameras, and what it is the dentist has the image being produced on just like a little screen, and he can go in and maneuver the device in any shape or form and can actually see his location that he wants to see. So this I know is in actual dentist office because there's one over in Seattle because I'm in Tacoma. So there's one in Seattle that actually uses these, and they kind of like are getting away from the mirrors because they're like, the mirrors are fine, but we kind of really just want to really work with this because we can get everything. So this is actually being used in Washington State. Really nice. So the last two things that I wanted to talk about in this review is, it's so hot in my room, sorry. The CRISPR, which is kind of just like a genome in your body that's given by Mother Nature. And then this right here, I forgot the name of it. Oh my gosh. I forgot the name of it. It'll come to me in a second. But the CRISPR is a genome in your body, and what this is able to do is shoot. Oh my gosh. I don't have a review because I didn't want to print it in this paper, so I kind of just like memorized it. So just bear with me. Got it. Okay, so the CRISPR and 2 seconds. So the CRISPR and dental regeneration. That's what it is. Aha, got it. So the CRISPR. The CRISPR is a genome in your body, like I already said. But what this does, it has the opportunity to fight cancer cells and kind of just like attack and rebuild. So with this, the CRISPR, it's taken out of your RNA, DNA type. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. What? I'm busy. Go away. My dog. So the CRISPR, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, so you guys want to see my dog? Come here. You want to come in here? Get in the video. Since you want to be in here. Her name is Bella. Okay, beat it. This is 100% unedited, so what you see is what you get. But back to what I was saying. The way in dentistry, how it wants to work is they can, with the CRISPR, what it can do is pinpoint exactly what your problem is. Like if you have oral fatigue or oral complications that are in your family, that run in your family, what they can do is they can actually pull this out of your DNA, RNA, and kind of just like retwist it, kind of just like remake it. That way it doesn't have that anymore. So it solves the problem internally, which is really nice because what they're actually doing now in cancer research is using CRISPRs to take on cancer cells. So I'm not sure if it's in the dental field already, but I know it's in the cancer field, and it's working. It's working because it's kind of just like reworking your molecule strands. So that's really cool. That's really cool. The last thing is dental regeneration. Dental regeneration is basically stem cells that are being taken. This is kind of controversial because it goes back and forth. Like people want to use stem cells and then people don't want to use stem cells. But the main purpose of it is taking stem cells and applying it to the tooth. And if the tooth is damaged, or if the tooth is, or you just don't have any teeth, what they do is they take the stem cells and they put it in your gums or your gums or your tooth. And what this does is it regrows the dentin. Your tooth is majorly made out of dentin. Your tooth is technically made out of dentin, so with the stem cells and the dental regeneration, it regrows your teeth back. So this completely eliminates root canals. It eliminates implants, dentures. You don't even have to worry about it. But the thing is that stem cells are controversial. Some want to use them, some don't want to use them. So it goes. They want it approved. I would approve it because, you know, it's homegrown. You know, stem cells are in your body, but it goes into deeper things. But that is my review and my summary of the amazing world of dentistry, like the futuristics of dentistry and oral health care. And yeah. Hi. Sorry about all the distractions. It was a little weird, but it's life.